So we got an NBA trade in the summer. Well, the waning hours of summer. We're about to convert into the fall. But anywho, DeAndre Jordan has been traded to the Detroit Pistons. And in return, Detroit is going to send Brooklyn Jahlil Okafor, a player. And Brooklyn's going to send DeAndre Jordan and a slew of second round draft picks. Now, people are also predicting that DeAndre Jordan is not going to be staying with Detroit much longer. They're going to negotiate with DeAndre Jordan as far as a buyout. And if DeAndre Jordan is bought out by the Detroit Pistons, the favorite landing spot a lot of people are recommending is the Los Angeles Lakers. DeAndre Jordan play alongside LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, a slew of players over there. Russell Westbrook. So, what do I think about this trade? Let's just get into the trade itself. I feel like the trade itself, it helps both parties. And a lot of people are going to say, how is helping Detroit? Because Detroit's not, there's a lot of rumors out there that Detroit's not even, DeAndre Jordan's not even going to stay with Detroit, and they're negotiating a buyout. It frees up cap space. Detroit knows their future as of right now. They're not really going anywhere. They're just a lottery team, and this team will free up some, this trade will free up some cap flexibility. There will be, and let's just just put this out there. They're not going to be buyers in next free agency. It's not going to be the favorite landing spot where superstars are going to go to and want to play with the Detroit Pistons. It free up cap space. They also get rid of two players that, as of right now, they don't fit their future, because as of right now, their future is the lottery. Okay? They're going to get better by the lottery, similar to what OKC did with Sam Presti did with the Oklahoma City Thunder. As far as the Brooklyn Nets, they already signed Paul Millsap. Now they re-signed Blake Griffin. And this move, when you talk about them getting rid of DeAndre Jordan, which DeAndre Jordan was a favorite for Kyrie and Kevin Durant, they put their blessings in their co-sign, and they co-signed this trade. And actually, this makes them better. Blake Griffin was, taking some of the minutes from DeAndre Jordan. Blake Griffin fits better with Kyrie and Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets and the rest of the guys on the Brooklyn Nets better than DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan is a shell of himself. He's not the player he once was, particularly when he was with the Los Angeles Clippers. Lob City, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, as well as Chris Paul when they did Lob City over there. He's a shell of that player. And if it's true that Detroit is going to negotiate a buyout and getting DeAndre Jordan and making him become a free agent, and the possible destination is the Los Angeles Lakers, okay, I feel like this is going to be his swan song. I think this is going to be his last year, and I feel like he's going to retire at the end of this year, win, lose, or draw, and he just wants to win a ring. And the past couple of years he's been hanging on teams that had the possibility and the capabilities of winning a ring. He could have won a ring with the Brooklyn Nets, but the Brooklyn Nets had a slew of injuries, plus Kevin Durant had his pinky toe on the line, and if he would have hit that three when they played against the Milwaukee Bucks, that would have been it. I felt like the Brooklyn Nets would have been representing the East, and they would have been playing the Phoenix Suns, and it would have been Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns, James Harden was on the floor, but he was a shell of himself because he was injured too. And Kyrie Irving was definitely going to be on the shelf. Now, what would have transpired if they would have made it to the finals? I still feel and I still believe that the Brooklyn Nets, even with all those injuries, Kevin Durant would have figured out some way to gotten the chip there. But nevertheless, that never happened. And that's a what-if type of concept. And, the Milwaukee Bucks won the finals. So you have to give them their praise and their props. Okay. But back to this trade, a lot of people feel like DeAndre Jordan, the destination is going to be the Lakers, because the Lakers done got rid of Gasol, and they need a big man. They need a big man to come off the bench. DeAndre Jordan, he could be one of the guys. He could be one of the guys on the bench, but I wouldn't put all my eggs on one basket as far as he's going to be relief for Anthony Davis. I still feel like they should get a younger big man in free agency, or maybe orchestrate a trade. Now, if they still want DeAndre Jordan, and if they got a roster spot, go ahead and sign DeAndre Jordan. But DeAndre Jordan, in my opinion, is not going to be a perfect substitution when Anthony Davis is on the bench. And we all know that Anthony Davis is going to get injured this year. You want to put all your eggs in one basket. Once Anthony Davis goes down, DeAndre Jordan is going to take up the slack. Now, he can do it in spurts. I don't think he can do it in games. Okay? And I still think they should get a younger big man. And if you still have a roster spot, get DeAndre Jordan. But everyone's speculating that DeAndre Jordan is going to the Los Angeles Lakers once he gets bought out by the Detroit Pistons. I got a name in the hat, and a lot of people are now talking about it. I feel like if he gets bought out by the Detroit Pistons and he become a free agent, do not be shocked nor surprised that he may land with the Dallas Mavericks. And the reason why I say the Dallas Mavericks, he has a relationship with that organization. He has a relationship with the owner. And he does have a relationship with Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks. And I feel like that's a strong candidate and a strong possibility of him landing. Okay. So, that's all I got for NBA news. That was the only trade, it really wasn't no blockbuster trade or anything like that. Who won, who lost? If we want to, look at it that way, who won, who lost. I feel like both of these organizations won. The Brooklyn Nets really didn't have a need for DeAndre Jordan, particularly for the recent signings they just signed and the re-signing of Blake Griffin. So, his minutes was going to be scratched severely if he would have stayed with the Brooklyn Nets. And if you look at it from Detroit's standpoint, they got rid of two players that are really not in their immediate future. All right. Clearly, they're starting all over, and they're going to build their team through the draft. And there's really no need for these players. Now, the slew of second-round picks that they got from Brooklyn, I'm pretty sure they're going to, have a trade those second-round picks in for one first-round pick. I can see the concept there, but clearly they're rebuilding. And they really don't need these players that they got rid of and gave to Brooklyn. And Brooklyn really didn't need DeAndre Jordan nor the second-round picks, because the second-round picks are not going to be a lifesaver for the Brooklyn Nets. So I feel like both teams won at that particular concept. Anywho, it's your boy, the host with the most. I will talk to you guys later. Deuces.